And I want to just talk to you real quickly about time. As you already know, our time is our most greatest asset. I remember a parable about two lumberjacks. They went out and they had a contest and they said, who can cut down the most trees in a single day? One of the lumberjacks, he spent all morning just sharpening his saw. And guess what? He cut down more trees, he was more efficient, and he won the contest. The moral of the story is you have to take time to sharpen your digital saw. And that's what Smart AI Workshops is really all about, giving you the tools, helping you come up with the information to sharpen that digital saw, especially in this current season that we're living in. Artificial intelligence, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going anywhere. It's here and it's here to stay. And trust me when I tell you this, you have to be in the know. So, my goal is to make sure that you are in the conversation. And we've created something called the Smart Class Movement. And that's for individuals who are forward thinkers who want to be involved with this new technology adoption that we have been given. Yes, we are in an AI revolution. Time is of the essence. Will you take advantage of this opportunity and the time of the opportunity? Or will you be someone sitting on the sideline in the Wish Ida Club? You know the one. I wish I'd bought Bitcoin when they told me to buy it when it was just $700. I wish I'd bought Tesla when it was only cents. I wish I would have invested in Facebook when it first came out in an IPO. I wish I'd have did this. I wish I'd have did that. And unfortunately, you have become, and many of us have been part of that Wish Ida Club. Isn't it time that you do something that you want to do so that this way you will not be in the Wish Ida Club? Well, I want to challenge all of you who are watching me today. Do not be in the Wish Ida Club when this thing called artificial intelligence. Years from now, your kids, your grandkids, they may be asking you, Daddy, Mama, Papa, what were you doing when AI came to the planet? Yeah, I say the planet because isn't it an alien invention? Who really knows? What we do know is that it's here and that it is assisting so many in helping us get some of our time back. Now, we all know time has really sped up, especially after COVID. I mean, COVID really made us analyze the importance of our time. It brought us back in the house. We're able to get with our family and friends. We're able to sit and really think about life, our business, our opportunities, and what it is that we were going to be doing. But once COVID ended, we all were able to get back out to our life. And then we realized that, whoa, wait a minute, everything seemed to sped up. Time has moved. Things that were taking years to actually do, they are now getting done in months. Yes, I know you've seen it, and many of us have experienced it. For example, real estate prices. At one moment, the home prices were at a certain price, and then all of a sudden, appreciation went through the roof, and people were making tons of money on their properties based on the appreciation. Rents, yeah, skyrocketed. Normally we would only see short amount of peaks and valleys, but this time it was different. Prices of food, prices of goods, things have moved and time is sped up. And I'm telling you right now, if you're a business owner, if you're somebody who's interested in taking your business to the next level, you may want to take advantage of this AI revolution. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. There are five types of people. Five. They're the innovators. Now, innovators, ladies and gentlemen, they're the ones that have created this tech. They are the ones that thought about what to bring to the marketplace. You know, think about it. When Ford invented the Model T, he wasn't thinking about money. I don't know if he may have been. Hey, but I know one thing. He wanted to figure out a way for people to get around faster. So therefore, everybody would have wheels and be able to drive. And let me tell you, what about Einstein? What about Edison? Edison invented the light bulb. He wanted everybody to have lights in a dark room. So, what is your passion? What is your big idea? What is making you do what you do? Wake up every morning to put you in a place to where you're making changes to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what it is, but I want to encourage you to get involved with this new technology. And how do you get involved? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. I've created this thing called Smart AI Workshop. Yeah. And the acronym is SAW, SAW, being, yeah, I want to help everybody work a little smarter and not harder by allowing them to access tools along with support and resources that can help them go faster and get around this curve. Let me tell you, not everybody is willing, not everybody is able, but I'm going to tell you this, it's for everybody. Yes, those who are individuals who are beginners, who hate tech, you know what I mean? But let me break it down for you. The innovators came, they brought it to the masses. Yes, we were happy. Now we have what's called artificial intelligence. But after the innovators, ladies and gentlemen, we have what's called the early adopters. Early adopters, ladies and gentlemen, are those who say, hey, I want to be a beta tester. Let me test it out, see if it works. Yeah, you know, like when you first got that iPhone and you started pressing all these buttons, or even when you started using the World Wide Web, trying to figure out what the heck is a website, how do I actually access it, and yet you were just testing it, and only to find out that you were getting bugs and people were trying to infiltrate, and then you realize, hey, wait a second here, there's some things in here that's not quite right, but yet you still tried it. Yeah, you were a tester, and we all have been beta testers at one point or another. Can you think of a time in your life where you were a beta tester? Write it down in the chat if you're following me. And then, ladies and gentlemen, after the beta, we come to the next phase of this early technology adoption curve, and that is the early majority. Those are the individuals. For example, right now we have what's called EVs, electronic vehicles. And yeah, there are a lot of beta testers out there, but now I'm starting to see a lot of cars that are electric on the highways. And the majority of people are still driving motored cars, but eventually it's going to get to the point where people are going to be driving self-driving cars. It is happening, and people are testing it, and early majorities are starting to get on board. And even with cryptocurrency, early majority, it's starting to be known, even though it's still early. All right. So where are you at on this curve? Yeah. Next, we have what's called the late majority. Now, the late majority, they're in the game, but they're a little late to the game. Now, hey, who cares as long as they get in the game? Because the last phase is the laggards. The laggards are those who say, hey, I'm not changing how things are. I want to keep the things how they are. I love the way it is, and I'm not changing it. Is that you? Now, I'm going to look at the chat right now. And when I look at the chat, I'm going to ask you, where do you fall in this technology adoption curve? Are you an early adopter? Are you a early majority? Are you a late majority? Or are you a laggard? All right, I'll wait. I got time because I'm checking right now the chat just to see where you might fall in that category. Wherever it is, it's important that you identify where you're at. And I want to promise you this, if you're part of Smart AI workshops, and if you've attended any of our AI Made Simple webinars, live events, well, you're actually part of the early adopters because you are willing to learn something new. And our goal at Smart AI workshops is simple, is to touch you with some education, give you access to some tools so you don't go down these rabbit holes, and give you integration, help you integrate it if that's something that you want. And yes, we are consulting services, and we consult businesses and assist them in those processes. If you need to educate your employees, if you're a nonprofit and you need to educate your people within your nonprofit organization, if you need access to tools, yes, we do workshops. I come to you live and I do 2-hour workshops with you and your staff. Yeah, giving you new things to work with, giving you new ideas, and hopefully helping you adapt so you're not being left behind. What does that look like? Well, it doesn't look like the blockbusters of the world. Let me just put it that way. We all know what happened to Blockbuster. They failed to adapt, so therefore they got left behind. And I remember decades ago where I was working for a consultant agency. My job was to go out and talk to small business owners and tell them about tools that could possibly help them break even, increase their bottom line, and help their business run more efficiently. And all they had to do was just look at it from a different perspective, because it's hard to see the picture when you're in the frame. And that's the challenge that most business owners have. We are so caught up in the business of running our business that for us to take a look from the outside and see what is wrong and how can we improve it. Or we may know what's wrong, but we figured that we're going to try to fix it and we realize we can't, and then it's too late. I don't know. All I know is that I don't want you to be extinct, like the dinosaurs. Wait a second. I got some buttons right here. Let's see what happens. I just pressed one. I don't know if it made a sound, but we're going to find out. The fact is, you are at a time and you're at the right moment, and we are at the best place in the world right now because we have the access to these low cost tools. Some of them are free, some of them can cost, but at the end of the day, the access is very, very low compared to what it could be or what it may be. So don't let it slip away. For those of you who are advertising, and most businesses need to advertise, you may be thinking about, well, how do I get social media? How do I get increase? How to get people to buy my product? What do I need to do? I don't have the time. Well, that's why these tools are important, because we've come up with ideas and solutions to help you get that together. And you don't have to do it by yourself. It's called teamwork. Do you know what that is? Teamwork makes the dream work. And if you fail to plan, well, then you plan to fail. And this is a simple task that I want to give you. I want to give you some homework. I want you to come to one of our smart AI workshops. And the next one is this Saturday, AI Made Simple Live. And you can be part of the next move. Yeah, the smart class movement. For those who attend, I'm giving you a download of a PDF to help you train your large language model, which is ChatGPT, how to talk like you. So when you're sending emails, they can't tell it's from chat. Or if you're doing posts, they can't tell it's from chat. Or maybe you might be trying to, fool it in one way or another and you need help. Well, I don't know. All I know is that I got the answers. I'm just going to leave it there. If you don't believe me, hey, listen to what others have been saying about the smart AI workshops. You don't have to take it from my word, because hey, I can say whatever I want, but others, when they speak, you better listen, because you just never know. You may be sitting next to the person who has the answer to your major problem, and that, my friend, could save you time and money. So if that's you and you're interested in coming and being part of Smart AI workshops, AI Made Simple, go ahead and put info inside the chat, and I will send you a link so that you can sign up. And guess what? It's only $20. $20 live, 90-minute workshop. And let me tell you, it's going to be on Zoom. And if for some reason you miss it, for those who sign up, we'll get access to the replay. So you can watch it in your spare time, in your bedroom, while you're sleeping. I don't know, put some headphones on, go jogging. At the end of the day, you'll be able to listen to it live, and you'll be able to rewind it, and you'll be able to fast forward it. And hey, whatever you do, don't waste a second and don't miss out on this opportunity to hear me live, because I got some exciting things to share with you that's new, that's never been told, that's never been taught. You don't want to miss it. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. You'll kick yourself if you miss this one. So let me go over my live again. My energy is up. I've been exercising. Hey, matter of fact, I've been drinking a lot of coffee this morning. Let me get some more. And I'm going to go right now on Facebook because I need to know. Well, I don't really need to know, but I'm kind of curious on who's watching. And the reason that is because if you're willing to invest in yourself, then I want to make sure that I take good care of you. Now, those who are joining the AI Made Simple Revolution, put info inside the chat if you're watching it on replay or if you're watching live, and I'll make sure I get you that link over, okay? And like I said, you do not have to take my word for it. I'm not trying to sell you nothing. I'm just trying to serve you and trying to help you get a heads up on where we're headed, where we're going, and why you don't want to be in that Wisha Ida club any longer. All right. So as a matter of fact, don't take my word from it. Let me let you hear it from one of our participants who actually went to the live AI Made Simple webinar, and you can hear from them firsthand. All right. You don't have to take my word for it.
Oh my goodness. I just finished a webinar I Made Simple. It is by far the best webinar that I have attended. And I came in with expectations, but let me tell you, this far exceeded my expectations. The host, Shantae Earl, he did a wonderful job explaining it. And you know what? I'm signing up for the masterclass because I don't want to miss out on AI. And he did this thing called AI Made Simple. And the webinar, it is a must. If you have a business or if you want to know more about this change called artificial intelligence, you need to sign up. I told my daughter about this because she works with me with our business. And together we're going to do
Me right now, the thing that is not talked about enough, but is coming to your neighborhood faster than you think. This AI revolution is not made up. It's not overhyped. You are already, they're probably, I know, I was talking to some people backstage who are associated with businesses here in the Hartford community. I guarantee you, you're going to start seeing shifts in white-collar work as a consequence of what these new AI models can do. And so that's going to be more disruption, and it's going to speed up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's not me saying it. We got Barack Obama talking about how AI is going to disrupt and it's going to speed up. And that's what I've been telling you. That's what I'm sharing with you. Folks, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. You want to be part of the AI Made Simple. You want to be part of the smart class movement. If you have not joined us on one of our, and if you're not part of actually, you know what? I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I really, truly don't know what else to say. One thing I do know is that you want to be part of this movement. For more information, you see at the bottom there scrolling, I want you to go to smartaiworkshops.com. For those of you who would like me to come in and talk with your team, talk to your students, or maybe you're interested in doing a workshop, go to smartaiworkshops.com. Take a look at the smart class movement. That's our manifesto. Why I am so hyped to bring this to our community. You will see firsthand when you read the manifesto. You'll be like, he's got a manifesto. Yeah, I got a manifesto. I'm not playing, folks. I'm working on changing the trajectory of our community by bringing this education to the masses. And you have access to it for a minimum $20. What are you waiting for? Just really, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and type info in the bottom so that you can be part of the next live AI Made Simple workshop. I don't know what else to say to you. All right, forget it. I guess it's not really me saying it. Here, you can hear firsthand again from someone who has attended the AI Made Simple workshop, and hear directly from them, because obviously you're not taking my word for it.
Both creating and chat.
Wait a minute, let's back this up.
We just had one of the most amazing AI classes. We've learned so much about both creating and chat and how we shouldn't be afraid of it. So if you guys haven't taken this class, you're missing out. Just go ahead and do it. You will thank me later.
Hi, my name is Serenity Satterfield. I'm an intern at the Bebop Center, and I attended Mr. Earl's AI presentation and workshop. And I just wanted to say, I learned a lot about AI. I only knew the surface level, but it was really cool. I really enjoyed it.
Hello, my name is Rose Hart. I am a student at the Bebop Center. I just completed a class with Brother Shante Earl about AI. Program exposed me to new and exciting things that I had never even heard about or even thought about. I am the owner of The Element of Taste. I am the executive chef and CEO where I prepare food that people enjoy eating. I want to say thank you again, and this is the best class that we've had ever as far as knowing AI. Thank you so much.
You have to take time to sharpen your saw.
You're scrolling with one thumb. While you were binge watching cat videos, I just automated my diaper alerts. Turns out AI isn't rocket science. It's rattle science. Want to learn to make tech your plaything? Class is called AI Made Simple. No jargon, just juice.